Oh, welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermaker Dynasty here on College Football 26, where we are heading into a really big game. I know that the Wolverines are 5-5, but Michigan, obviously, you know, big time blue blood traditional program. It's at the big house. Just should be a really fun environment and a really fun opportunity for us to hopefully, continue to build upon what has been a great first season here in 2025. We're at 8-0. We're the 20th ranked team. We are certainly not without our flaws. We have somehow got victories that we have no business getting. Absolutely could have lost, USC, Notre Dame, Illinois, Minnesota. Definitely should have gotten beat against Rutgers. Now, you see, we win by 11 points if you didn't watch the video, but look at the offensive differences. The yards per pass and the yards per run are pretty even, but they dominated time of possession. We just seemed like we could not get them off the field. We couldn't get anything going on third down ourselves. But we were able to get a pick six. We got another interception, and we got lucky that Rutgers missed a couple of field goal attempts, and we did stop them one time at the goal line on a fourth down. So the defense was able to make play. Chad Brown, thumbnail player of the game. He was outstanding. He was the National Defensive Player of the Week, had 5 tackles for loss and the pick six from his slot cornerback spot. We obviously now have a massive game coming up here against the Michigan Wolverines on the road. Let's take a look at how they've gotten here. So they started off with 3 wins, including an impressive victory over Oklahoma. They then lost to Nebraska, bounced back after their bye week with a couple of nice wins against Wisconsin and USC. Then got beat by 10 by Washington before falling to rival Michigan State by 3. This is a nationally broadcast game. Michigan, they're a really good team. They are. I'm already kind of shocked that we made it through the initial gauntlet undefeated. I don't really know how we get through Michigan and Ohio State here back to back without suffering a loss, but that's why they play them. So they are a 10-point overall advantage over us. They have one of the better quarterback prospects in recent memory, former 5-star true freshman Bryce Underwood is their starter. He seems like he's been playing okay. 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 4 touchdowns on the ground. Seems to be fine. When we're checking in their stats, he's had some nice games. Like this one against USC, really impressive against Wisconsin. He can be a little lackluster at times too. But he's a great talent, great speed, big time arm strength. The accuracies should develop extremely well. I wonder just out of curiosity, just what his cap situation is, because it has to be otherworldly. Actually, it's not. Okay, so they did not. I don't know if like stuff like the caps are set in stone. Like when the game is launched for a guy like Bryce Underwood, or if it's like independent for every single like dynasty as you come into it. Because this is a guy I'm sure with elite development, but he can improve a little bit, but he probably the good thing is he's got such a good starting point. Justice Haynes, former Alabama running back, is their lead guy there. Jordan Marshall, C.J. Hester behind him. The wide receiver group is not great. You got to get down pretty far to get to like some real speedy guys, but it's a solid group in general. Marlon Klein at tight end is rock solid. The offensive line going to be a problem. They're really good all across the board. The high end being left guard and at center. TJ Guy, Derek Moore, one of the best edge rushing duos in football. Rashawn Beanie up the middle. Damon Payne. The linebacker group has a couple of standouts here in Barham and Hausman. Oh, good. A really good top cornerback, but Jair Hill is actually out. Not playing in this game. He's got a hamstring tear, so we at least get the benefit of not having to match up with him. The rest of the cornerback room is not great. Rod Moore, great free safety. TJ Metcalf, a pretty good, strong safety as well. We have to essentially play the way Rutgers did with us. We have to find a way to control the clock and not make mistakes and, just make plays defensively. I know that Michigan is very likely to run the ball a ton on us, probably use Bryce Underwood in a couple of different ways as like a read option package guy. We are here in the big house, though, with an opportunity to take on the Michigan Wolverines. I think this is, without any question, the toughest test that we've had so far, because that Notre Dame game was at home. I would say that Notre Dame is probably a slightly better team than this Michigan roster, but we did get that game at home. This one's on the road in an environment that I know is going to be tough on us. Can we figure it out? Can we play better than we did last week? We've got to be able to convert third downs. We've done that at an extremely high level all year. That completely stagnated in a home game for us against Rutgers. We did not play well on first down, really set ourselves up for failure, threw an interception, missed wide open passes. But all that gets thrown out the window as we are off here against Michigan. A nice tackle there from Coffey. And we will see Bryce Underwood in this offense out here for the first time. Devin Mockabee, CJ Nunnally would be great to have a big Jamarius Dinkins game. TJ Lindsey, tackle well in space. Make them earn every single yard. Two tight ends out here from Michigan. They are going to start things off with a carry. Justice Haynes breaking a tackle. We talked about it. Poor tackling immediately comes to the forefront there on the first play. It's a 14-yard run for Justice Haynes. I will say, just from a personal level, I think I tend to play a little bit better myself in some of these games against better teams. I think I played a pretty good game against Notre Dame. So maybe that can help us out, but we are clearly an undermanned team right now. It's going to be a handoff to Haynes again. Really nice play there by Powell in the open field. Finally getting a stop. 2nd and 10. Two tight ends are out again. We'll keep that blitz coming from Brown in case they do run it to that side, and they do. Brown, though, gets too far inside. Missing open field tackles. Being a little too jumpy right now. 3rd and 1. You certainly would think they would run the football here. They do, in fact, hand it off, and they get stopped in the backfield. And Michigan has run the ball really well on this first drive. They are going to decide to at least show punt here. Purdue's defense does its job eventually. Purdue will take over at their own 19. We'll see Ryan Brown did not have a good game last week. Evan Mockabee obviously out there with him as well. See if, I mean, the big thing is I don't think that we're going to be able to throw the football a ton and have that be our success. Brown going to start things off, going to try to quickly get this out to Tuggle. He cannot break the tackle, but does fall forward for a gain of 5. Obviously not going to be able to do a ton here. It's a top 10 toughest environments to play in. You got to really like what play you're calling. It's going to be a handoff to Thomas. It's a gain of 4. Trying to set Purdue up here. Get a first down. Got a defensive lineman, looks like, out there over Burhen. Brown's going to take the snap. Gets this over to Magwood. Makes the catch. It's a first down for Purdue. Take that all day. Take exactly what happened there the entire game. Got a trio over there on the right side. Brown's going to take it. We're just going to hand this off to Mockabee. It's dragged down after a gain of 1. Three wide receivers. Brown takes it. He's going to get it out to Burhen. He's got some room to go on the RPO flat. Another first down. Takes it, gonna swing it out to Mockabee. Cannot make a miss. What a tackle there in space. A loss of 3. Barham, one of the better linebackers in all of college football, making his presence felt there. Magwood comes in motion. Brown takes it. Gonna dump this. Tuggle's got a little room to work with. Almost turns that into a first down. are a much better start than what the Boilermakers had against Rutgers, already with more yards than they had in the whole first half against the Scarlet Knights. This is going to be a handoff. Maccabee gets the first down, barely. Tight set here. Now takes it. They set up the screen to Thomas. Gets a couple of blocks there. Able to get a little bit out of that. Gain of 4. Playing better, playing quicker here on first down is really paying dividends. Now takes the snap. Trying to get this into Tuggle. Gets the first down. Already the 3rd catch of the day for him. Now he's going to take the snap. Going to try to squeeze that into Burhan. He finds him up the seam inside the 10, down at the 9. Quick read. The linebacker didn't cover the spot immediately. Brown with a very significant throw there early on. 15 touchdowns against 4 interceptions for Brown. The redshirt freshman is a handoff to Maccabee, and the Boilermakers take a lead here in the big house. Great first drive, really nice and easy passing, making the 3rd down conversions, doing all of the little things that the Boilermakers have done this entire season. Play underneath, run the football, get ahead on first downs, convert your 3rd downs when you get to them, make the drive. Outstanding start for Purdue. Bryce Underwood, I think at some point he's going to have to make some plays with his arms. They are going to try to set up a screen here. Really nice play there by Tony, able to get off the block. Able to get Haynes before he could get going. Minute left here in the first quarter, so 2nd and 12 for Michigan. To play action. He's going to throw a dot over the middle. Big strike there for Michigan. Grimes finally runs him down. Anthony Simpson, heck of a throw there from Underwood. Moves the ball quickly for the Wolverines. Going to be an end around, read perfectly there by Nunnally. Impact player, the best player technically on the defense. Makes his first significant play of the game. The Wolverines are down 7-0 as we enter the second quarter, but Underwood finding Simpson for that 55-yard gain has got them in Purdue territory. That loss of yards there on the end around attempt has got them backed up. There's a loss of 7 on that play. Out to pass again, underneath to Haynes. Good play there from Brown and Powell. Underwood took a shot there. 3rd and 11. Underwood has some wheels. I think we're going to put somebody in the spy there. Good throw over there. I believe his name is Klein. Get inside the 5 for a first down. Great answer so far for Michigan. It's going to be a handoff to Haynes. He gets into the end zone. Michigan looking to tie it up. That was a Bryce Underwood drive, 100%. We just talked about it at the beginning. Thought at some point could kind of settle down enough to be able to slow down that Michigan rushing attack. Underwood was going to have to make plays. 55-yard pass to Simpson. Really nice throw over to Klein. Got a lot of good blocking up front there as well. 7-7 game. Tuggle's going to take this one out the end zone. Can't split anything, though. And this would 100% be an upset if Purdue finds a way to win it. I know we're the ranked one, and Michigan's 5-3. Make no mistake. Brown's going to be a handoff. Cannot quite get past 15 there. It's a gain of 5 nonetheless. Takes it. He's going to have to hand this one off to Thomas. Able to outrun the linebacker Barhan. It ends up being a great run there Ball hand just a little bit over the left side. Thomas able to take it a little bit to his right, just create enough separation to make that a play. First and 10. Brown takes the snap, tries to throw that one in the air, should have been intercepted. Tried to do the pump fake shot over the top. Bad decision. Metcalf should have picked that one off. Trying to find ways to be aggressive. Now it's a screen pass out to Maccabee, but he does not get the blocker out there in time. It's a loss of 2. Now you're behind the chain. Brown's going to take the snap. Get this underneath to Ross. Can't quite split. It's a 4th and 2. You're kind of in no man's land here. Purdue knows what this moment is. They are going to go for it. Maccabee goes out. They get the pass over to Maccabee, and it is set up well. Juke inside. I can't make a miss. First down there, Purdue knows they have to be aggressive. We don't have the horses to line up consistently with Michigan. Not yet. Joyner, first touch of the day. Gain of 3. Don't think he had one last week either. Brown takes the snap. Tries to float that one over the top. Thought we had a pass situation there with Burhan. Ball's incomplete. 3rd and 7. I'm going to take the snap and get this out to Burhan, who may be able to run it down. 4th and 2. Going to kick a field goal here. Last field goal attempt is up. It is good. Down the middle. 10-0 lead for the Boilermakers. Good drive. Big 4th down conversion. Really, it was a good play on the 3rd down beforehand where I can't see the play art at all. Finding Ross underneath to make it even a debate. 3 wide receivers. Bryce Underwood had an excellent last drive. Justice Haynes capped it off. It's a pass out. Set up well. Grimes does a nice job getting off the block. Gain of 6. This is going to be a handoff. Nicholas, and Wakely, and Grimes, everybody come up and help make the play there. 3rd and 2. Going to be aggressive here. Going to be a read option. Underwood run down by Nicholas. Brought him down in the backfield. Michigan now. Less than 4 minutes in this first half. Going to have to punt it away. Purdue gets the ball to start the second half. Can you find another good drive offensively? Branch gets a nice play here. Good return. There's a couple of big hits. Got away with one throw from Ryan Brown on the last drive. Let's see if we can avoid putting ourselves in too much danger on this possession. Brown takes it. We'll try to dump this off to Ross. Is able to get to the inside of the 2 corners out there. It's a gain of 9. Ended up working out really well. Nice throw from Brown to kind of set that up. It's going to be a handoff to Maccabee. Does not get anything there. Loses a yard. Brown takes the snap. We'll try to throw this underneath. That one's going to get picked off. Should have thrown an interception the last drive. Metcalf doesn't miss this one. It's part of it. Let's go make a play. Nice blocking there. Gain of 9. A 2-minute warning. Come on. Underwood drops back to pass this time. We'll throw it wide. Really nice, accurate throw. Grimes couldn't quite make the tackle. Thankfully, doesn't come back to bite us too bad. Frederick Moore, his first catch of the day. Underwood has shown a propensity for throwing it down the field a lot more than some of the quarterbacks we have played this year. Really nice play there from Powell and company. It was Sanford that kind of caused Haynes to have to make a move and kind of slowed down the progression there. Got a minute and a half left here in the first half. It is a pass on this play. Over to the right side, tackled down quickly, but it's a first down for Michigan. Keeping them out the end zone is the big play here. 2 tight end I formation. Is going to be a stretch play. Powell and Nunnally bring down Haynes. Michigan calls their first timeout. 3 wide receivers. They have Klein on the left side in line. Going to be a throw over the middle. Touchdown. Michigan takes the lead. Simpson has struck twice on passes over the middle. This time he does find the end zone. It's a 14-10 lead for the Wolverines. 41 seconds left now with an offense that has really struggled to create big passing plays. Try to set up the screen here. Now takes it. Get the screen out. Gets one good block. Can't get a second one. I don't even know what play we're running. Makes a big hit there. It's going to be a 3rd and 6. Just run it. Try to get to the locker room here. A handoff to Thomas, does get the first down. We'll go to the locker room. Purdue is down 14-10. It felt like we played solidly there in the first half. The interception to Brown should have been his second interception of the game. Got to calm down with the throws. Don't force anything. Simpson has lit us up so far. 3 catches, 83 yards, and a score. Had the big 55-yarder. So far, been very impressed with Underwood. I feel like we're slowing down their run game a lot more than I thought we were going to after their first couple of carries. Thankfully, that fair catch does work out for us. I think we've run the ball okay. Gotta just calm things down. Get a handoff to Maccabee. We just can't block them. This is all right. We're not going to consistently block them anyway, I don't think. Brown takes the snap. Takes the hit. 3rd and 9. Brown takes it. Send pressure. He immediately get there. Jaden Mangham. I didn't see that on that side. Yeah, he came in corner blitz. Never had a chance. Purdue goes 3 and out to start the second half. This crowd is electric right now for the Wolverines. Got to have something from the defense. Got to have something from the defense. 3 tight ends. Going to be a run to Haynes. Good blocking. Jukes out the safety. First down. Purdue in major trouble here. Good cut back there from Haynes. Gain of 3. It's like if you don't play aggressively as a linebacker at times, it opens up the void. If you play overly aggressively, it opens up the void on the other time. Inconsistent, pass out quickly, an RPO. Put some pressure here. Going to be a handoff. Haynes going to make a gain of 3 out of that. Thought they were trying to set up that end around again. They beat us down the field. They beat us down the field. Going to be a handoff. Haynes is inside the 10 for Michigan. Oh, a counter play. Cuts it back. Haynes extends the lead for Michigan. What do you do? Can't audible, can't hot route. It's a very tough environment. Purdue's got to get something right here. You got to go get points on this drive. Now takes it. I'm trying to dump this out to Burhan. Gets a block, and Burhan getting jiggy with it out there. Nice game. It's a handoff to Maccabee, and Maccabee springs forward into the secondary. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Maccabee gets into the end zone for Purdue. That'll quiet the crowd. The thing that made that play was the free safety took a horrible angle stepping up. If you watch the replay, you watch the free safety spot. He never even comes in the screen. Just does not split it well. Maccabee just enough speed there to outrun Hausman and company. Gets into the end zone. A huge, huge play there for Purdue. They're not going to go quietly. Brown takes the snap, tries to get that over to Tuggle to get the 2-point conversion. Incomplete. Five-point game. Purdue is at least currently back into it, but you have got to, I don't know right now how they stop this Michigan Wolverine attack. Underneath, make the tackle. So they gain a 6 on that, though. Try to shift the line to watch for the run to Haynes. Oh, yeah, RPO. Okay. Underwood's been very efficient. 2 tight ends on the field in the pistol. Got to get aggressive. Nice job there from the Purdue defense. A loss of 2 for Haynes. It's just a great throw, man. Great throw through contact. He got hit. We got to him. I left the spot. He made a play. 3 tight ends. Maurice Dinkins shuts it down there. Come on. The corner blitz from over there is just not going to happen. Play action. Takes the sack. TJ Lindsey comes through. Knocks him down. 3rd and 17. Come on. Somebody just make a play defensively. Underwood throws it away. Purdue gets the defensive stop they need. Purdue's defense does what it needs to do. Looks like a decent punt. So Maccabee struck for the big run there on that last possession. It's a handoff to him again. It's maybe a yard out of that. Try to set up this speed option. Brown takes it. Quick pitch out to Joyner. There's nowhere to go. Loss of 3 there. Brown takes it. He's going to try to float this over the top. West Watson couldn't bring it down. Purdue has to punt it right back. Good punt. They can get to him, make the tackle. They do. Okay. Not a bad punt, all things considered. Run up the middle. Great play there from Madden. Makes that a 3-yard run. Underwood. Read option this time. Make the play. Great tackle out there by Tony. 71 could not put his hands on him. Going to take it to the 4th quarter. Purdue trying to survive, trying to stay in the top 25. Michigan trying to get their season back on the right track. Trying to end their losing streak. Can the Boilermakers, though, find a way to keep this undefeated season alive? 3rd and 8. Send the tight end across. Underwood getting surrounded. He's going to take a big sack. Harless makes the play. Purdue's defense again does what needs to be done. Wow. Underwood trying to scramble around, trying to make a play happen. Need a block here. Need something big here from Branch. Decent return. Joyner is out there. I'm afraid to audible. It's going to be a handoff to him, not nothing there. Okay. Brown takes the snap. We'll try to quickly get this out to Magwood. Can't break the tackle. He's got to be down. He gets the ball anyway, but we'll review it. I don't think it mattered. I think he was down regardless. Now takes it. Try to get this out to Magwood. Stop short. I was hoping that cornerback was going to jump back quick and get the pass out there. Purdue is playing with fire, not being aggressive down the field. Just kind of hoping that guys like Magwood can make a play in space. Right now we're stopping this offense. Don't know how realistic that is to continue. 3 tight ends. It's going to be a run play. Run him down. Also 2. Throw down the field. Michigan strikes. He breaks the tackle from Grimes. Michigan back up 2 scores. feel like you have a play well defended. Bryce Underwood strikes again. To 16 in Purdue's undefeated season. In massive danger of ending now. Brown takes the snap quickly underneath. Tuggle just got, there's just nowhere to go, man. One of those things like you get really lucky with the one big pass down the field. Brown's going to take it. We'll try to throw that one on time, and Tuggle drops it. Third and 7. This out to Maccabee, gets a big time block there from 73, and Maccabee 4th and inches, if you don't have a choice. We're on 35. Thomas gets the handoff, gets the first down. Purdue stays alive for another play. Brown takes it. Try to dump that off quickly to Magwood. Gets knocked away. Safety came down quick on that. Brown takes the snap. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to throw that like that. I didn't even mean to press the button. Thankfully that did not get picked off or anything. Brown takes it. Inside to Tuggle. It's going to be a first down. Try not to go quietly. I just don't know where you find the explosive play is the problem. Brown takes a snap. We'll try to quickly get this to Burhan. Gets out of bounds. Gain of 4. Brown takes it. Throws it right to the waiting arms of Hausman. First 2 interception game of the season for Ryan Brown. Now you're hoping for a miracle. Speed option Underwood up the field. Speed option. It'll be a handoff. Nice tackle there from Nunnally. I think at this point, just get aggressive. Hope something works out. RPO. Wide open, breaks the tackle. Michigan back inside the 10. Purdue's undefeated season, I think, is over. Justice Haynes. (35-16). Okay. It is what it is. We knew at some point, you know, we've been punching above our belts a lot this year. 8-0, obviously, is great. It's outstanding. It's 8 times what Purdue won last year. You finally run into a gauntlet. Just finally run into a team that you just can't beat. That one over the middle, almost picked off. Michigan team's good. A lot better than their record shows. There's no explosiveness to this passing attack either. I mean, we can't force the ball down the field. We got really lucky with a couple of plays here and there. We'll try to get this over to Ross. Gets the first down. Let's fight, though. What I'm worried about is just how bad this really affects, like, does this hurt our brand exposure? Does it somehow fall down farther, regardless of how good we've actually been this year? So we need all the help we can get from a recruiting standpoint. Drops the pass. Sucks. Knew it was coming. Joyner, big run for him. So eventually you just run out of luck, run out of horses. Great pass there to Tuggle. There we go. Give us something positive at least here to think about, to try to build on. That's an excellent pass. Good play there. Find your positives. Bergen, a couple of drops here on this last drive. That one more got knocked out of his hands, but into Ross, doesn't quite get into the end zone. We'll just try to get Ryan Brown a touchdown pass here. Dumps it off to Burhan. Purdue scores. Really nice pass. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, the crowd's not playing near as big a factor there on that drive, but made the game at least appear a little bit closer. Get Ryan Brown a touchdown, back for the 2 interceptions he's thrown. I can't tell you how many times in my life I've thrown that exact interception. That was the second one. Where it's like, you see a guy standing there, like, okay, I'm just going to try to float it over. And I literally never in my life have I been able to, like, float it over there on that slant to make that work out. Never have I ever done it. And I do it. I throw it every time. Justice Haynes might score here. Bring him down. Just kneel it out. I'm not calling timeouts. Just kneel it out. Stop being silly. Tough loss, though. I mean, getting to where we've gotten, I'm obviously very happy with the success that we've had. But this was frustrating, and I'm playing this one back to back from the Rutgers game. That was a really frustrating game offensively. So not been a very fun couple of hours here of recording. I like the fight we showed. I think we really hung in this game longer than I expected us to be honest. I mean, they did outgain us. We lost the turnover battle. I mean, Bryce Underwood I thought was really good. We were better than them on third down. Like we did a lot of positives, but we lost the turnover battle. And when Underwood and these guys struck deep, they struck deep. I mean, if you look at these guys, like longest receptions, a 66, a 21, a 56, 17 as well. Simpson dominated us. McCulley had a really nice game. They were able to run the football. We could not consistently stop that. For Brown, 28 of 40, 222, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. There's just no explosiveness in this passing game. And that's, his stats really got helped out on that last drive. I don't know. We were not ready for this game in this environment. Maccabee only 8 carries, but found the end zone twice, 85 yards. Obviously hit them for a 67-yarder. We could not really run the football. Thomas had one good run. Maccabee obviously had the one gigantic run. We did not run the ball consistently at all on a play-for-play basis. Burhan does get into the end zone, had a couple of drops. Tuggle 70-73. He had a drop on what was a really nice throw from Brown on an out route. Magwood, there just ain't It is what it is. We got outplayed by a more talented team. I thought Tony had a really nice game. Nunnally had a couple of really big moments. I mean, 5 tackles for loss is huge. Powell and Sanford, I think, struggled in this game a little bit more than usual. Nicholas in his short stints on the field was pretty solid. Racked up 2 sacks from Lindsey, a big play from Harkless as well on a 3rd down. We couldn't create any turnovers, though. Bryce Underwood, obviously, he just threw it all over us. It is what it is. For them defensively, Barham was a menace. Kind of took a bad angle on like one run, and that was pretty much on Malachi Thomas's one good run. That was pretty much it. He was outstanding. They only got the 1 sack. It was Mangham came in on a slot blitz. Got an interception from Metcalf and Halsman. Halsman was the one I threw right to him. Metcalf was a nice play, but a bad decision. He also missed what should have been another interception earlier in the game. So we just didn't play clean. And this was a team we really had to do that against. I don't know who I even want to be our player of the game, to be honest with you. I'm going to do Underwood for them. Let's I think maybe a Tony. I think Tony would be fine to use here for this one. So we'll just use one play to kind of get everything. I already got the thumbnail of the stadium coming into it. We'll just get a thumbnail here of Underwood. He is going to be a problem for us in the long term. And then Tony, usually just out here. Let's do a little something like that. Yeah, tough loss, man. Hope this doesn't really hurt us in the recruiting thing. Hope this doesn't drop letter grades on us for different things. Would like us to stay in the top 25. I don't know that necessarily matters with who we have coming up in the next game. Man, tough one, though. Tough game. It's going to be a tough day of recording because I'm going to do the Ohio State game at some point today as well. We do get a commitment, okay? Dexter Harvin, 2-star wide receiver. Nothing really exciting there. 3-star George Hodges. We're starting to finally rack up a couple of commitments, which is nice. Fagan, we've now fallen behind. I can't remember who was recruiting him heavy. So nothing changes. Nothing overly drops. We stay in the top 25 and only fall 1 spot. Nice. This might be a game of the week situation here for us against a outstanding Ohio State team. Let's take a look at scores. See if Michigan got back into the top 25. I would think that they do. So we had Ohio State over Penn State in a outstanding matchup here. 45-41. We'll say that Ohio State behind Julian Sayans, another 6-touchdown game for him. He found Brandon Ennis there at the end to get the win. 3 touchdowns there for Ennis, so outstanding job. Lar, do an interception, otherwise pretty good. Singleton had a really nice day for them. Clifford and Pena got into the end zone. Notre Dame upsets Boston College. Georgia Tech over NC State. Texas over Vanderbilt. Michigan is back into the top 25 after their victory over us, and we hang in, which is good. Oklahoma over Texas. Florida over Georgia in an upset. Drops Georgia back down to number 10. Lagway with a 3-touchdown game. Ball finds the end zone twice. Trey Wilson, Sturdivant, Livingston all score for Georgia. Stockton throws an interception. Looked like he was okay. Frazier got into the end zone. Frazier got in the end zone twice, actually, in that game. But, okay. Florida with the upset. USC big over Nebraska. Clemson over Duke. Duke now with a couple of losses. They fallen back out of the top 25. I think they started off 6-0. Louisville over Virginia Tech. Miami over SMU. Upset, or not an upset victory, but big victory. Nice day there from Carson Beck. Jennings just got moved into the Heisman. Might be falling right back out of it. Lyle found the end zone twice. This Miami team looks like they are really good. They have played extremely well all year. 8-0, undefeated. Kansas State barely upsets Texas Tech. South Carolina on a, 58-55 game here against Ole Miss. 3 touchdowns for Austin Simmons. Sellers with 5 touchdown passes. Damian Taylor finds the end zone 3 times. Sellers also has 100 yards and a score on the ground. Stribling, Ray, Watkins all score for Ole Miss. Bennett, Harbor, Brown, and Michael Smith twice score for South Carolina. What a game. Not a whole lot of defense being played there. Then UNLV survives the upset bid there of the Lobos. Players of the week. National is Sone Apiu from New Mexico State, and Chris Braswell, the second there for Tennessee, your national players of the week. Big Ten, Ernest Hausman got it against us. Interception, 2 pass breakups, and Brandon Ennis, of course, with 3 receiving touchdowns and almost 200 yards. Wins that one. Wins the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Staley jumps up. Jeremiah Smith goes down. Poffenbarger is back up, is still in, but Mateer jumps in and knocks out Jennings. See what we can do with recruiting here. See, so we already got the commitment there. I'm doing all I can do for Volk. I don't know what else to do. I'm giving him the full points. Just need him to decide to commit, essentially. Lyles is our last guy here. We only have 15 points left. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Let's keep holding the fort down there. Irwin, we're going to end up losing him to LSU for sure. That's 100% happening. Give him another 5. Still looking good for both of those tackles. Conago should be fine. Halsman, we're the only people recruiting him at all. Now in a recruiting battle with Penn State. That's fun. Really glad to see that for a guy that we've been the only people recruiting all year. That's going to be a recruiting battle there between us and Northwestern as well for Benzinger. Looking okay for some of these guys. I mean, Fagan, I can't put any more points. Let's just take him off. He's a JUCO player anyway. So we're first for Peppers, which is huge. Let's take away 10 here. Put 25 in here for Yates because we do need some of these Mike linebackers. Okay, let's start back over. Lyles. So we want to put 50 in here on Lyles. We need wide receivers. I think he'd be a really good route runner, but the 84 speed is pretty limited into what he's going to be able to do for you. We'll hold off a week on that. We're going to take everything away here from Irwin. We're going to put the full 50 on him. I just don't think it's worth us doing we can do a hard sell. It's just not stuff that really points into our favor. Then we maybe can tack on that 50 there. Go the full 50 here to Beckham. Try to survive this battle against Penn State. I think that's going to do it. Putting the full 50 already there on Pepper. So, yeah, obviously, frustrating episode. Sucks that we lost, but, you're at home against Ohio State. We have pulled off a big upset victory over Notre Dame in a similar situation. Maybe it can work out. Obviously, we'll know in the next episode this might be the game of the week. This is not just another nationally televised game. We've done well. It's hard to be too disappointed. I don't think in the last episode I even looked at our stats, so we'll go back and do that. Brown, 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, first multi-interception game we have had with him. I still think he's been fine. He's got his weaknesses. Hoping that we can keep him. He doesn't decide to leave us. We can get some good progression in his accuracies. Maccabee now has gotten 10 rushing touchdowns. He's been really, really good for us. Just all around, Burhan's still the leading receiver. No real surprise there. Offensive line kind of struggled today, but still been good overall. Got 4 guys in the 60s here on tackles, and Powell, Sanford, Wakely, and Brown. Turner Wright below 50. Dinkins, Nunnally, Madden, Lindsey, Brown, and Wakely all in the double digits. Jamarian Dinkins is at 10 sacks. Nunnally and Lindsey trying to get there. I don't think Madden is going to be there. We've only gotten the 3 interceptions, but that'll do it here for this episode. If you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, leave me feedback down below. Check out my Seattle Mariners franchise on MLB The Show 25. And yeah, that'll do it for me today. Next time I see you guys in this series, we'll be taking on the Buckeyes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.